Great opportunity to welcome all young people, people of goodwill, and any other person who may be willing to work for health and to support young people on 15th of November, a Saturday, for our Basilica Youth Walk.
Parents, teens are not left behind. Allow them to come and work with us in faith.
Ready to invite you to the one and only Moja tu Basilica Youth Walk, happening on when? Atilini, 15th November. Wapi? Hapa Basilica. Tunaanza na mass, lazima tushukuru Mungu kwanza, alafu kalasa ama aje watu wangu. Afterwards kuna entertainment, DJ atakuwa, tufanye anguka nayo kidogo, si unajua ni weekend. Afterwards mambo iendelee shwari ama aje watu wangu. So I'm looking forward to seeing you here. Musikose venue ni Basilica.
You can support us by purchasing our items. We have various ones to purchase. We have our polo t-shirts. We have our t-shirts. This is how they look from the back. We have bottles. And you can also make contributions through our Paybill and collect your merchandise from our youth shop.
So I'd like to invite all Kenyans, all Nairobians, to come on the 15th, put on your best walking shoes and join us for the walk. You're all very much welcome. Karibu sana.
Hello and welcome to today's edition of Catholic Focus. My name is Deborah Mwania and with me is our sign language interpreter Charity Ngima. Welcome. We start from the Vatican, where faith, love and solidarity are the art of humanity, and Pope Leo is reminding the world just how essential fraternity is for our survival and growth. Speaking at his Wednesday general audience, the Pope highlighted that even amid today's wars, social tensions and divisions, building bonds of care, support and mutual respect is not just a dream, it is a deeply human calling. And we take a closer look at his message and how it challenges all of us to live as brothers and sisters in Christ. John Benja tells us more.
Dear brothers and sisters, in our continuing catechesis on Jesus our hope, today we consider human fraternity and Jesus' commandment to love one another.
During his Wednesday general audience, Pope Leo emphasized the vital role of fraternity in human life. He described it as a deeply human, reminding that faithful without bonds of care and solidarity, we will struggle to survive, grow or learn. Even amid today's wars, conflict and social tension, the Pope stressed that fraternity is not an impossible dream. It is a calling rooted in our humanity and strengthened by God, who inspires us to give ourselves to others. Pope Leo drew inspiration from Saint Francis of Assisi, who greeted everyone as all brothers, recognizing the equal dignity of all people. He also referenced Pope Francis' encyclical Fratelli Tutti, highlighting that fraternity is a cornerstone of Christian life.
Our lives are built upon many relationships, which we need in order to thrive. When our daily interactions with others are genuine rather than mere polite formalities, we grow in joy and in love. In this regard, Saint Francis of Assisi is an excellent example, for he greeted all whom he met as brother or sister. Saint Francis knew that everyone has the same needs: to be respected, welcomed, heard, and saved. Indeed, this is the good news and the core tenet of our Christian faith. God's saving love is for everyone, no exceptions. Thus, Jesus commands us to imitate his love so that we might become sons and daughters of our one Father. As brothers and sisters in Christ, we build bonds of unity and trust when we support each other and do not turn our backs on those in need.
Reflecting on the death and resurrection of Christ, the Pope explained that Jesus' love shows the path to fraternity. By loving one another As Christ lovers, we can overcome selfishness, division, and arrogancy, fostering unity, trust, and mutual care.
May the Lord free us from all selfishness and division and renew us in hope that we may faithfully imitate his generous love for all people.
He concluded with a call to action: support those in need, rejoice and weep together, and embrace a life of brotherhood and active solidarity, bringing Christ's love into everyday life. Reporting for Capuchin TV, Catholic Focus, I'm John Beja.
And still on messages of peace and brotherly living, the United Nations Human Rights Chief Volker Turk has called for urgent investigations into killings and alleged human rights violations linked to Tanzania's October 29th elections. Turk says reports indicate that security forces may have removed bodies from the streets and hospitals and taken them to undisclosed locations, leaving families desperately searching for missing loved ones. He has urged the Tanzanian authorities to provide information on the fate of those missing and over the bodies of the deceased for dignified burials and investigate the allegations fully and transparently, holding those responsible to account. Turk also called for the unconditional release of opposition figures, including Chadema party leader Tundu Lissu, and stressed that all detainees, many charged with treason, must be promptly presented before a judicial officer and guaranteed full due process rights under the international law. On other news, in Wisero constituency, education and student welfare are taking center stage as authorities move to address the rising concerns of teenage pregnancies in schools. Members of the community and school officials are being urged to take action while the government reassures parents and students that learning will continue uninterrupted. We bring you the latest updates on the steps being taken to safeguard students' education, ensure accountability, and provide support for schools in the constituency.
Education and student welfare remain a priority in Wisero, where authorities are taking decisive steps to address teenage pregnancies in schools and ensure uninterrupted learning for all students. Wisero Member of Parliament Christopher Aseka has revealed that authorities maintain a comprehensive record of all teenage pregnancies reported in schools within the constituency. He emphasized that once the KCSE examinations are concluded, the responsible authorities will pursue and arrest the suspects involved.
Kama ulipea mtoto wa shule ya Wisero mimba, tuko na record ya watoto wote ambao wako na mimba kwa shule zetu, na tumewaambia tuambie who is responsible. Tutakujia wewe. Tunaangalia na DCC, tumesema mtihani ikiisha au wanaume walipea watoto mimba washikwe wote.
Aseka reassured parents that the Cabinet Secretary for Education has committed to dispersing school capitation funds to both junior and senior schools, ensuring the schools have adequate resources to support learners.
Kuna porojo watu wanasema kwamba capitation ya shule imepunguzwa. Na kama ulisikia waziri wa education jana, Mheshimiwa Ogamba alisema kwamba ile 22,000 ya watoto wa secondary tuition fee italipwa. Ile 15,000 ya watoto wa junior secondary italipwa.
On the issue of school meals, Aseka stressed that students should not be sent home over unpaid lunch fees. Instead, learners should be permitted to go home for lunch and return promptly for afternoon classes, ensuring the education continues without disruption.
Ile makosa nimesema na nimefanya hapa na walimu wanajua na Director of Education wanajua. Hapa Wisero tumesema ya kwamba kama mzazi hana pesa ya lunch, huyo mtoto aachiliwe aende nyumbani akule lunch, arudi kwa shule afanye nini? Asome. Mambo ya kuitisha wazazi pesa ya lunch, hiyo hapa tumesema hapa. Yule ako na pesa alipe. Yule ambaye hana pesa aende nyumbani afanye nini? Arudi kwa shule asome.
Supporting these measures, Principal Secretary for Economic Planning Boniface Makoha confirmed that the government is firmly committed to protecting the learning environment. He reiterated that no factors including financial challenges or social issues will be allowed to interfere with students' education in Kisero and beyond.
Na tumeshikana ya kwamba mambo yoyote ambayo yataweza kuzuia hawa watoto wetu wasiende shuleni, wasifanye vizuri, wasiwe na environment nzuri, tunaishughulikia kama serikali. Kama wewe ni mzazi na unahusika, jua kwamba sheria itakufikia. Kama wewe ni mwalimu, umepewa jukumu la kulinda watoto na wewe unatumia vibaya mamlaka yako kudhulumu watoto, serikali itakufikia.
These steps reflect ongoing efforts to safeguard the welfare of students, ensure accountability for social issues affecting schools, and maintain continuity in learning across the country. Reporting for Catholic Focus, my name is Peris Wangombe.
After safeguarding the children's rights, the Kitui Court has officially launched Children's Service Month aimed at prioritizing cases involving minors. Speaking at the event, Judge Lucy Gitari said the court will ensure that children's cases are handled swiftly as part of a national initiative to protect the rights of children.
Today, we were launching the Children's Service Month. What that means is that we are going to give special attention to children matters. Those are cases involving children, and we are going to ensure that most of the cases that are pending are to be given priority this month. So what we were trying to do today is to sensitize the members of the public that this is happening in the courts, so that those who have cases can bring the children to court. Those who have children, we bring them so that they can give evidence. And we are also telling them that all those who have cases involving children, because children are involved in many cases where they are in conflict with the law and where they are also in contact with the law.
Moving forward, the Busia County Referral Hospital has issued a public appeal to anyone who may have lost a loved one to visit the hospital's morgue and help identify 38 unclaimed bodies that have been preserved there since 2023. According to the hospital's administrator, Xavier Baraza, the mortuary, which has a capacity of only 12 bodies, is currently holding over 64 after the arrival of unidentified bodies that have remained unclaimed for months. The hospital's health officer, Daniel Makulo, noted that most of the unclaimed bodies are from within Busia County. He further stated that if the bodies remain unidentified within the next 30 days, the hospital will be forced to conduct a mass burial in accordance with public health regulations.
Kuwajulisha kuhusu nia yetu ya kudispose miili in total 38 wenye wamekaa hapa. Kwa hawa 38 wanawake 5. Hawa ni watu wengi walikuja kupitia accidents na watu hao hawajakuja kufuatilia. Tungependa kufanya hii shughuli kwa siku 30 zijazo, na tunaomba wananchi wakuja waweze kutambua kama kuna mtu labda alipotea, waweze kuja kuangalia hapa. Kwa sasa hii mochari yetu iko na capacity ya hold only 12 bodies, na kwa sasa tuko na 64, ambapo preservation ni challenge juu ni gharama kubwa.
Jambo ambalo tunataka tuimize umma ni kwamba tuko na mili hapa 38 bodies unclaimed. Most of these bodies zimeletwa kutoka within Busia County. kutoka Nambale, kutoka Butula, kutoka Bumala, Adungosi na Busia hapa. So nyingi ni wale, tuko na wale wa mob justice, tuko na wale wa accidents. Tuna plan ku dispose of in the next 30 days. Request public. Kama kuna mtu ambaye alipotea the past 2-3 years, ujima alienda, tunawakaribisha mkuja muangalie kwa mochari yetu.
And that there brings us to the end of our Catholic Focus edition this evening. Thank you for keeping it Capuchin, and thank you for supporting us. We thank our production team for enabling this bulletin. My name is Debra Mwanya, and I have been with our sign language interpreter Charity Ngima. Until next time, God bless you and keep you safe.
Keep watching Capuchin TV, your staunchly Catholic identity channel. You are watching Capuchin TV. For any complaints, comments, or compliments on our programming, you can either write to us on info@capuchintv.co.ke, or you can call us directly on 0717 424 866. Your complaint shall be addressed within 7 days. Remember to keep a copy of your communication with us. Keep watching Capuchin TV, your Catholic identity.
All on the Catholic liturgical calendar year C, Capuchin TV sets the stage for the festive season with a musical performance like no other. In conjunction with St. Francis of Assisi Parish, Ruiru, Archdiocese of Nairobi, and the renowned choir ya Mtakatifu Kizito, Makuburi, Tanzania, Capuchin TV brings you an awesome concert for the awesome King. Christ the King Concert 2025. So many other concerts planned. Those are those, but this is another. Among other performers are St. Francis of Assisi Parish PMC Ruiru, Mary Immaculate Parish PMC Kumura, St. Patrick's Youth Choir Thika, Blessed Voices, St. Alberto Choir Diwo Pakayole, Divine Mercy Parish Choir Kenyatta Road, St. Peter Clever's Parish Choir Centro, St. Francis of Assisi Parish Choir Ruiru, and St. Benedict's Parish Choir Ngoingwa. Note well, this is a family-friendly faith fellowship open to all. Buy your ticket in advance as follows. Paybill business number 880100. Account number 888088. Front row VVIP at 5,000. Front row VIP at 3,000. Regular seat at 1,000. And the children's corner at 500. Mark the date, Sunday 23rd November. Location at St. George's School grounds next to St. Francis of Assisi Parish Ruiru. Time from 1 p.m. till 7 p.m. One day within your courts, O Lord, is better than 1,000 elsewhere. The awesome Christ the King Concert 2025. Because an awesome king deserves awesome praise on an awesome station, Capuchin TV, staunchly Catholic identity channel.